All right, I guess we're live. Hi, everyone. Very warm welcome to the OptiStellar session. So, most of you here, if you're, there might be some of the people who are, you might not know what optimization score is, and there might be people who are well aware and mastered the optimization score and auto apply recommendations part. But if you've fallen towards in any of these group, don't worry, we have the content which has been created and curated in a way that it will benefit both of you. So without further ado, let's quickly dive into this session. Let me go ahead and quickly introduce myself. My name is Vinay Mishra, and I'm here as an optimizer specialist to give you a little insight about me. I've been associated with digital marketing ecosystem for at least 8.5 years now, and I've experienced multiple roles wherein I've been part of optimization, troubleshooting, and campaign management throughout this 8.5 years of span. And I'll quickly pull in one of my co-facilitator, which is Sanjay. Over to you for a quick intro, and we can go further there.
Hello, everyone. This is Ganji Venkat, and I have pretty strong experience in the ad tech industry. And with that, I'll try to make this session productive at its max. So, as mentioned by Vinay, this will be the optimization score and auto apply recommendation. Uh, Many of you have experienced this, but here we'll be discovering what are the best practices that will help you optimize your time. How can auto apply recommendation uh, give you more time to think more of strategic things rather than things that Google artificial intelligence and the machine learning things can do for you. So I'll hand over the stage back to Vinay.
Thank you. Thank you, Venkat. So, with that being said, let's quickly dive into our agenda and let's discuss what we'll be talking. What are the specifics? Let's quickly take a look on our agenda today. We'll kick things off by exploring why optimizations recommendations are important. Here, we'll uncover the key reasonings why AI signals play a crucial role in managing your optimization score and discuss various examples that show how they are becoming increasingly vital in today's digital landscape. Next, we'll address some of the most frequently asked questions and discuss the common myths surrounding optimization score and recommendations. Then we'll dive into auto apply recommendation sections where will highlight newly added features and enhancements. At Google, we believe in continuous innovation, and here we'll unpack what's making a significant impact there. Finally, we'll wrap up with the strategic recommendations for opting into auto apply features tailored to your specific marketing goals and objectives. So now let's quickly go ahead and talk about uh, what what does the partnership look like, right? Absolutely, marketers play a crucial role in shaping how a business presents itself and interacts or communicates with its audience, right? So from sharing the core message of the business from to understanding its business and company goals, marketers tend to align well within the business USP. In essence, marketers integrate these elements to build in a cohesive and impactful approach that drives business growth and strengthens the brand presence in the market. What if these elements are partnered with automation strategies, as automated products enable real-time marketing usage along with advanced technology to analyze vast amount of data quickly and efficiently caters to this right signals and help businesses to have personalized interaction with the customers. Therefore, partnership between marketers and automated products is highly recommended. So look into let's look into that with a quick example that we have here. So when we're talking about leveraging your information, so if you think about it in a different state, things that you do as a marketeer on ongoing basis, right? It's a lot. You are involved in planning and working through strategic discussions, implementing the plan, and in terms of building and managing campaigns at scale, optimizing those recommendations to get the best return on investments that you're working towards. Sometimes multiple businesses lines reporting performance to meet the business KPIs and set up and also troubleshooting when there are any issues. So, this entire process of planning, implementing, optimizing, reporting, and troubleshooting is quite time intensive, and balancing between all of these is a tricky job, right? We at Google want to help you in each of these stages. So, to help you with planning, we have launched several tools like Performance Planner. You can use Keyword Planner, Reach Planner for implementation support. We have Google Ads Editor where you can use that can be used to effectively manage your campaigns at scale, right? For reporting, we provide you several metrics which are ready made custom reports to enable and measure your business KPIs effectively. We also have our help center articles which you can always refer to know how things work better, along with the manual troubleshooting support where a customer service agent can always answer your queries that you have towards your Google Ads in terms of your optimization score or whatever the issues that you have that you're facing with Google Ads account, right? And similarly, on the optimization of side of these things, we have built optimization score, which will help you assist your understand what is the biggest opportunities that are lying in your account in terms of your campaigns, which will lead to your improving your efficiency for on at the or growth or both at the same time, right? So here's how we can unlock these opportunities. So with respect to driving profitability, right, automation can help you optimize campaigns for a better return on investments, leading to increased profitability, which happens via smart bidding, right? You can use this the smart bidding strategies to drive profitability, and be it in terms of your target CPA, be it in terms of your target ROAS, based on the input, based on the data that is also again using the machine learning with with also your conversion data that you've provided. And at the same time, we manage campaigns at scale. Automation tools can handle repetitive tasks, allow marketers to manage a larger number of campaigns more efficiently. So imagine if you have multiple campaigns, 300, 500 campaigns, or multiple accounts that you're working at once, right? So most of the times that is going into towards your managing these campaigns, maintaining the hygiene, that is something automation is taking care of, right? So you can always use this opportunity to experiment with the experiments on optimization score with recommendations. You can always rely on these things, and we can plan for future. You can utilize that time to plan for future by analyzing your data trends. Automation can assist in predicting the future performance and planning accordingly. Now you can use, as I've mentioned, you can use your tools like your keyword planner, your reach planner, performance planner to shape up your campaign better for the future. And then you have we can the it also provides business and market insights. Automation can gather and analyze vast amounts of data, uncovering valuable insights about the market and your businesses, which is available in your reporting. And at the same time, if you want to look at these reports in a different way or based on a KPI, you also have custom reports where you can download these reports easily. And you can also have a strategic discussions with, so let's say when you have to present this data, right, you can have strategic discussions with your client with the data and insights provided by automation. Marketers can, as I've mentioned, marketers can have more informed and strategic conversation with the stakeholders and the clients. In essence, automation empowers the marketers in to work smart way and focus on high level strategic initiatives, while automation takes care of more of a repetitive task. Now let's quickly explore how partnering with automation with the input drives the highest performance that you have, right? So all right, so this is where the things get really interesting, because we have talked about automation, we've talked about our expertise as marketers. Now let's look at what happens when we bring them both together. Right, look at this chart which you're looking at the screen right now. It is not just numbers, it is a story which is seeing basically, and which is happening out there in the market. Now, on the one hand, we have tech alone, where the users, where the companies are investing in the tech. So let's be clear that the technology is very powerful, right? We see changes, we see companies which are leading this way in digital marketing achieving significant revenue jumps by just by using the machine learnings, right? And advanced tools that they have got. And with this they have achieved up to 20% in impact, or 20% more in their revenue that they have achieved with this technology. Now apart from that, that's again huge, right? It's again undeniable that it is not really great, but at the same time, but here is the kicker, and it's not the whole story, because then we introduce the human input. That's us basically. That's our strategic thinking, our creative ideas as marketeers, our understanding of our customers that no algorithm can truly replicate, right? And what happens, we see an additional 15% boost in the campaign performance. Think about that. Your machine learning, you're leveraging your own experience, the entire experience with the machine learning, and you're able to drive even more results than compared to just machine learning, right? That is, if we just look at this chart for an assumption, we have 35% growth here when we are putting this together. So that is where this isn't about tech versus human. It's about tech with human. It's like having a superpower tool, but you're the one who knows exactly which tool to use and how to use it most effectively. So the highest performance, the real game changing results come from the powerful partnerships. So always make sure that you're working towards the best, using the machine learning and AI to best of its capabilities, and also using your own intellectuals in terms of your creativeness, and multiple other things that you have experienced as a marketer. And this slides gives a snapshot of what a typical workday looks like for an agency account manager, right? It's demanding role for a wide range of responsibilities that you have. You can see it's divided into several areas, where it is when we're talking about hygiene operations, right? These are the essential day-to-day tasks that keep accounts running smoothly. You are now thinking of things like identify the best keywords and for each campaigns or ad groups, then, and at the same time you have to working towards developing high CTR ad creatives. This goes beyond simply setting up a campaign. This is refining it to perform at its absolute best. Then you have bids and budget optimizations, making sure that the bids and budgets are being used effectively and bids are competitive enough to make sure that your ads are in the right place. This includes the big picture planning, designing, and the design forward thinking strategies which help the customers meet and exceed goals, but also tactical actions such as make budget recommendations based on the goals that you have in place, right? So, and in terms of advanced optimization, going beyond the basics to find the more nuanced ways to improve campaign performance. And you have strategic initiatives developing a long-term plans and strategies to help clients achieve their goals. Each of these areas includes a set of specific tasks, and good account manager needs to be proficient in all of them. It's about balancing the tactical and the strategic, the day-to-day management with the long-term vision. The role requires to blend or a blend of automation tools to achieve these results effectively, right? Now let's quickly, now a typical again, so since we've, as you can see, we've eliminated the two additional two tasks here. So building upon what we've just covered about the account managers day, this slide further breaks down to those responsibilities, you will notice several points of the previous slides are being repeated, right? Which is in terms of your advanced recommendations and strategic initiatives. Now let's quick take a quick look of few examples in terms of your advanced recommendations. Whether you run tests and experiments, your A/B tests, etc., where you create reports and develop insights and share new opportunities with the client. You have data analysis, and again, because communication is the key again, where you optimize your landing pages for more valuable conversions and driving leads, etc. And when we're talking about strategic initiatives, you're developing a long-term plans towards strategies and to help clients achieve their goals. Design forward, you are basically working towards designing forward and thinking strategies that will help customers meet and at the same time exceed goals with the bigger picture and the planning and thinking that you have. And you also, as a constantly, you're thinking about building and presenting a compelling narratives and pitches to inspire the customers to explore new investment opportunities, and where the communicating vision, and while you are able to communicate and show the vision and the value that you will be bringing to the table, right? And what's important to understand is that all of these things tasks intervene. A good account manager is juggling all of these elements to ensure that the clients is being successful. Right, they are optimizing the details while driving forward with the long-term strategic planning. Now, with that being said, let's quickly also now let's understand how to manage and optimize your accounts and get automated solution using your optimization score. Right, optimization score is an estimate basically on of how well your Google Ads account is set to perform. Optimization score ranges from 0 to 100 here, with 100 being meaning that your account can perform its to full potential. Using machine learning and the backend, Google usually scores your account based on the current settings that you have integrated in your account campaigns here. In simple terms, we can say that optimization recommendations is more of an awareness strategy to manage the account, uh, and the updated and ensure that all the updated features are well applied and correctly linked with the marketing objective of the advertiser. This the AI algorithm understands the user behavior based on the current settings and the tracking multiple signals, and based on that it suggests optimal activities to drive more value to your business. And in same times, when you're applying or dismissing these recommendations, this might will change the overall optimization score of your account. Optimization score again is available at your campaign level and account level and the manager account levels as well. So, and in terms of when we're talking about optimization score, is again is a, as I've mentioned earlier, that it is given to your campaign or the account with 100 being the highest. It If your optimization score is below 100, that means that the system is able to understand certain areas of improvement in your campaign or account, and those are the areas that are being highlighted in form of different recommendations shown in the form of a card. Each recommendation card would also have a uplift value, which is shown on the top right corner, which means that once you apply the recommendation, that your overall optimization score will improve by that amount. The higher the score, the bigger the opportunity for you, and it should be accordingly prioritized first. So for example, let's say if my campaigns, the optimization score of a particular campaign is at 95%, and there is a recommendations that I've got which carries a 5% growth, right? If I'm applying that recommendations, that basically mean that my campaign will now go ahead and have the potential to be 100% optimized. So, and the optimization score will go to 100. So that's how it works. And in order to see this page, you need to navigate to the recommendations tab, which is the second tab. Once you navigate, you will be able to see these recommendations, and these all recommendations are being they are available, and you will only see these recommendations when they're relevant to your page. So we have around 90 plus recommendations which a system can suggest. However, you will see the recommendations only which are relevant to your business and relevant to your account and the specific campaign base. This is again based on your bids and budget, based on your targeting, based on your the keywords that you're using, measurements and repair. So if you want to see only a specific, so again these recommendations are being categorized into five sections, which is again your bids and budget, which is your targeting, ads and assets, measurements and repair. So if you want to see a specific kind of recommendation, let's say you want to see only recommendations related to bids and budget only, right, you can click on bids and budget. It will give you only the specific recommendations which are related to bids and budget. Some of these recommendations can be directly applied from the interface itself by clicking on the apply button. For some of the recommendations, you need to do some additional work. Example of a one-click applicable recommendation is adding a new keyword, right? We surface keywords that are relevant to your business, and once you have clicked on apply, these keywords are implemented in your account. However, for recommendations such as setting up your conversion tracking, you would need to do some additional steps that are being taken in placing the tracking code on your website to make sure that you're able to track this entire conversions, right? So we have seen that using different studies that we have done in throughout the case, we have seen that advertisers who had increased the or followed these specific recommendations have seen 14% increase in the conversions. Optimization score again is currently available on for all major campaign types such as your search, shopping, display, video, discovery, apps, and performance max campaigns. So always keep a close eye towards your optimization score whenever you are logging into your Google Ads account or you're managing a client's account there. Now, let's quickly talk about recommendations, how recommendations are placed on the real time auction data, right? Now, these recommendations that you're seeing on the optimization score recommendations that you're seeing on your recommendations tab, these are based on the real time auction data. This is dynamic, up to date, up to the minute information about what's happening in the Google Ads option. It's a constant flow of data about the bids, which is the bids, the competition that you have, the user behavior, and much more. This ensures that the recommendations are relevant and to the current situation, not something a weeks ago, right? And it also take care of your business inputs. This is crucial, right? Because the system doesn't operate in a vacuum. It takes into account that all the data that you've provided, your bidding strategies, your budgets, the the keywords that you have, and in terms of your the targeting that you're using, and this most importantly your goals, right? It is tailoring your suggestions to fit your unique business needs and the objectives that you have. And it also has statistical modes. Behind the scenes, powerful statistical modes are at work. These model analyze the data and all the data that you are seeing here to identify these pattern trends and potential opportunities that you might have. It's like having a team of expert analysis constantly working to find the best ways to improve your campaign. In essence, right, these recommendations aren't just guesses. These are based on the solid data and sophisticated analysis. So when you see a recommendation, it's because the system has identified a specific opportunity for you to improve based on the real time factors. Now, let's quickly talk about how you can go ahead and measure the impact of the recommendations through the optimization implementations, right? So, think about it. We've seen how recommendations can offer customized suggestions to improve performance, but how can you absolutely be certain about a particular change will work for your specific marketing objectives? That's where the experiments come in. Experiments allow you to test proposed changes, and at the same time, for your Google Ads optimization, you can put a recommendation to test in a controlled environment and see the first hand how it impacts your performance. We are incredibly excited to share that we have now brought these two powerful tools, recommendations, and experiments together with one click recommendation experiment feature, which you will find in the experiments page. You can select optimization recommendations that you think has the potential, and then launch it as an experiment with just one click. So you can currently this one-click experiment feature is available for your broad match and target ROAS recommendations, which we are continuously working towards expand this feature, including to include even more types and recommendations. So if you ever are unsure about this particular recommendation, don't just hesitate. Run an experiment. It's risk-free, and you can validate this effectiveness to ensure that you are making the most informed decisions for your campaign. Now, let's quickly talk about few quick myth bustings that we usually hear about the optimization score or recommendations type. Right in this section, as I've mentioned, we'll discuss about some of the most frequently asked questions we have heard advertisers, and we will try to answer them here. Now, a hypothesis that the people have is that the once a recommendation is dismissed, it vanishes from the recommendations page forever. Is that true? Let's find out. Right? It's false. So this is again not true. When you're dismissing a recommendation, it gets added to the dismiss chip as shown in the screenshot here. As you can see on the slide, you can always visit this section to review the recommendations that you have dismissed. We also have a mechanism where, based upon the custom logic, we will repopulate these recommendations after a few weeks if the opportunity still exists in the account. This is really important. If the opportunity still exists, that's when the recommendations is something which you will see there. Now, let's quickly review the next one here. There's another myth that feedback provided during the dismissing the recommendations is meaningless, right? So again, that is something which is also all the feedbacks that we are receiving are well read through, and the actions are being taken on. We are always looking into that to understand what is working well for the agencies and advertisers, and what can be improved so that the marketeers like you can improve and can more effectively use this feature to improve campaign performance. Hence, feedbacks are always well received. Now, when we're talking about, let's quickly go ahead and talk about your auto apply recommendations here. Now, when we're talking about auto apply recommendations, we will here advertisers can spend their time wisely enabling auto apply recommendations, because these recommendations ensure that the opportunities or the best practices are implemented across across campaigns in a timely manner. This allows you to utilize the saved time to focus on other tasks such as your strategic discussions, which I've mentioned earlier. You can use this time to strategically align your reports and pitch it to your client, so that how well you're able to utilize the money and get the best out of your campaigns, right? With your team members and the clients, the second benefit is that you're able to capture the existing demand, which means that even if the advertisers are busy focusing on many other things, by enabling the auto apply recommendations option, it ensures that the campaigns are optimized towards the goals that you as an advertiser set up to achieve clients objective, right? And to set up in terms of by responding uh, in real time the millions of intent signals through the AI and real time auctions that is happening out there. And at the same time, you can drive growth opportunities. Advertisers are able to achieve better return on ad spend at scale, and their businesses by checking ensuring that applying the recommendations that are provided. With auto apply recommendations, those recommendations are automatically applied, helping your basically account to follow the trends and achieve the better results for the advertisers. Also, to notify that This auto apply recommendations are not a short term performance enhancer. It is to improve your account's long term health. So when you're looking at this, you'll have to look at in a long term vision and see how well you're able to optimize on the real time basis. Now let's see what can automatically applying recommendations do to your agency. Right now, in terms of it will give you the opportunity to scale best practices, which means that this particular AI feature helps advertisers by automatically applying the tailored or customized recommendations based on your client goals. And we had already seen in the past that discussed this, the point that the recommendations are goal aware, basically, right? Based on your goal, that's how the recommendations are suggested to you. So, and suggestions, the suggest recommendations are accordingly, so the advertisers never miss an opportunity to connect with the potential customers out there in the market. And at the same time, it will help you improve your account's overall performance, as it considers the past account performance into the history, and at the same time campaign settings and real-time auction data, to ensure that the most efficient and without in terms of it is giving you most efficient and real relevant recommendations that are applied on time without any manual check, which can help the advertisers to improve the campaign performance. By having Google Ads automatically taken care of some of the less important tasks, your team gets more time back, right? They can use this time to have more meaningful conversations with the client, like discussing big strategies, future plans, which can help you improve the efficiency of your campaign and the business, right? And with that, why should agencies really care about AI, right? Now, why should in terms of AI has become a crucial part of digital marketing as we speak, right? Most of the advertising agencies want to adopt AI options to stay competitive. There are several benefits agencies gain when they enable artificial intelligence in their campaigns. Firstly, the commercial impact, right? AI drive better performance by considering dozens of real-time intent signals, helping the clients achieve their goals while spending their budget efficiently. Secondly, it affects marketing perception. The advertising industry has transformed significantly over the last decade, right? Most of the marketers want to adopt AI and want to integrate into their marketing strategies in the future, as the high competition has been increasingly high, right? And also expecting their clients to do the same, maximize the business revenue. And thirdly, AI helps you to better be prepared for what's coming next, right? Also, to touch base on the points, as AI analyzes the real-time auction data and changing customer consumer behaviors to optimize advertisers campaigns for better results even in the challenging times. And fourthly, it it leads to the client satisfaction. When advertisers enable the AI tools in their campaigns, it maximizes the opportunity to show ads to the more relevant people. AI understands the audience interest based on the search and the watch history that the users have gone in, and it recognizes their shifting in the behavior time spent on the each platform, and at the shift in the platform, and with the manual adjustments to value adding conversations, right? In helping, you can help the clients uh, by adding these conversations, helping client achieve their business goals and improve the client retention rate there. Finally, it supports your career development when in teams can spend less time and low priority tasks, such as adding keywords or optimizing the ads. By enabling AI, this they can focus on upskilling for their career progressions, which in turn helps the employee retention rate for the agencies as well. Now, you can also at the same time now automatically implementing your recommendations here with auto apply recommendations, where we can uh, where can we enable this to auto apply recommendations? If you see the screen here on the top right corner, you can see auto apply this. With this option, you can now opt into a subset of recommendations automatically to your account, which can help you improve your campaign's performance and save your time. You can automatically apply recommendations from the top bar of the recommendations page, and it's the campaign management tool which is essential for your accounts or campaigns performance, and this is available for all the campaigns that you see on the screen here. So that this is something which will be really beneficial for you. With that being said, I'll quickly see if I have any questions here, and at the same time, if you do not have any questions, I'll you suggest you to use the chat options that you have, comment options that you have, to throw in any questions that you have, and my team would be more than happy to take care of those. With that being said, over to you, Sanjay, for the rest of the session.
Thanks a lot, Vinay. Um, I think each one of you are uh, now has a strong understanding what's the purpose of this optimization score now, and also about the auto apply recommendation. But let's understand this by by the use cases that every digital practitioners may facing on a day to day. So here we'll understand what type of task we can automate in Google Ads, and how do we decide which one are the right one for our business. So this poses a fundamental question that many advertisers have when approaching an automation. What can I automate? And how do I choose to automate? So, in today's fast-paced digital advertising landscape, where manual management of every single detail can be incredibly time-consuming and often inefficient, right? So, Google Ads automation is not about replacing the human strategies. Rather, it's about empowering you to achieve greater efficiency and superior performance by automating the routine, data intensive, and the complex tasks that would be nearly impossible to manage at scale. So we'll soon see that recommendation fall into different categories. Some are about maintaining a healthy account, where others are geared towards growth. Then what to automate. So this part will is about aiming the available solution and automation tools with your specific business objective, your current account performance, and the outcomes that you want to achieve. We'll provide a guidance on identifying which recommendation will truly drive impact for your business rather than just applying everything. So this strategic selection is key to unlock the full power of the AI powerful solutions. So how can how can I do auto apply recommendation, and how this auto apply recommendation contribute to both maintaining the ad performance and as well as growing our business. So this might be a question that many of you might be thinking. So to answer this, auto apply recommendation are designed to offer a holistic approach to account optimization, striking a crucial balance between the growth, efficiency, and the repair. So this balance is essential for driving both short-term wins and the long-term suitable performance. These recommendations are broadly categorized into two key areas, that is maintaining your ad and growing your business. So first, under the maintaining your business, these are primarily hygiene recommendation that drive efficiency. They help you keep your campaigns and accounts up to date with Google Ads best practices. Examples include removing the non-serving and conflicting negative keywords, or maybe performing keyword duplications, and optimizing your rotation and utilizing the optimized targeting. These are examples. So you can also add and improve your responsive search ads, the RSA ads, and upgrade your conversion tracking. These tasks are vital for ensuring your campaigns run smoothly and effectively, preventing the wasted spend and improving the overall ad quality. Secondly, we have the grow your business, so which comprise of strategic recommendation designed to optimize your targets and improve your ad for better results. These recommendations focus on driving growth. For example, opting into a target CPA or the return on ad spend, and maybe maximize conversion or the conversion value, setting and adjusting your CPA or the ROAS targets and budget racing. Uh, like many of you have already witnessing that. And then forecasting and relocation. We have already covered why this happens and how is it beneficial for you. So they also include expanding your reach through the customer match, launching new campaigns like Performance Max or Discovery by your consent. So, and adding new and the broad match keywords also sometimes. So these strategic recommendations are about where identifying and capitalizing on opportunities to expand your reach and increase your revenue. The system also suggests reviewing your Opti score recommendations page for the opportunity that scroll every time, and the refresh rate is something that we have already covered. Okay, so what are the now? Let's try understand what are the specific benefits of applying the recommendation that help maintaining your ad. So let's take a closer look here, uh, which is about maintaining your ad and this category of recommendation. These are fundamentally about driving efficiency in your campaign and account management. By embracing this recommendation, you unlock three significant benefits. First one is saving time, and second one is ensuring the best practices adoption, and third one is achieving a direct impact on your ad performance. Firstly, the recommendation help you to save time by automating the implementation of the best practices across your campaign. You free up the valuable time. Instead of manually shifting through the data and making repetitive adjustment, you can dedicate your efforts to more complex and strategic initiatives, such as the comprehensive analysis, which is around the competitors, the creative development, or the broad marketing strategy. This allows your team to operate at a higher level. Secondly, they facilitate the best practices adoption. Auto applying this recommendation streamlines the process of integrating the Google Ads best practices throughout your entire account. This ensures a consistency and adherence to the proven methods, meaning your campaign are always aligned with the latest recommendations for optimal performance without the constant manual oversight. So that's where we are saving time and also uh, adopting the best practices. And then we have the final recommendation deliver a tangible impact. So by applying these fundamental changes, you can expect to see increased ad quality, or maybe improved search excellence, and maybe the higher Opti score accuracy. A better optimization score indicates that your account is more robust and efficient, which in turn may lead to increased conversions. So these are the foundational element that ensure your ad campaign are always running on a solid, efficient, high quality basis. Okay, so how to strategically and how these recommendations for growing your business specifically help in achieving the profitability and adapting to the market changes. Like, is it really in sync? What's the reason and how is happening? So that's exactly that's something we will be exploring here. We'll explore the grow your business recommendations. So these are specific strategic recommendations designed to optimize your targets and improve your ad to get better results. They are focused on expansion and maximizing your returns. So this category brings three major benefits to the forefront. Firstly, the recommendations are intensely focused on profitability. A key aspect of this design is that they will see surface uh, uh, only but be recommended if the system identifies that the incremental opportunity they present is greater than the incremental cost. This ensures that any automated action taken is designed to contribute positively to your bottom line, and making your growth and that intensify the genuine profitability across the campaign. And then secondly, that will help you to capture the opportunity effectively by opting into the smart bidding and coverage recommendations. Your account is positioned to leverage the most optimal bid strategy available. Furthermore, these recommendations ensure that your strategies are automatically upgraded as new, more effective strategies becomes available. So this proactive approach means you are always adapting to the dynamic advertising landscape and staying competitive. Lastly, there is a significant impact to your overall campaign management. So, while auto apply recommendation are at work, you still retain control over the overall strategy of your account. The auto apply recommendation ensure that you are reacting quickly to the changes in the automated execution, and that allows you to drive sustained growth and maximizing your ad spend effectively. Okay, so let's try to understand for a lead generation business which specific auto apply recommendations are most beneficial for maintaining ad performance and driving growth. So, if you operate a lead generation business, the specific recommendations uh, you auto apply should be tailored to your objective of acquiring the high quality leads. So let's break down the most impactful recommendation for you under the maintenance and also the growth categories. So for maintaining your ads, which ensure the best practices, we recommend automating remove of no traffic keywords. Uh, this frees up the resources from keywords that are not generating impression or clicks. The second one is conflicting negative keywords. So this prevents your own keywords from competing against each other, ensuring that your ads show for the right searches. And the third one would be the keyword deduping. So this streamlines your keyword list, removing the redundancies. And the fourth one would be optimizing the ad rotation also. So this improves how your ad are shown to users for better engagement. And there are others also, which is using optimized targeting. So this refines your audience targeting for more relevant impressions. And you can add RSAs and improve your RSAs. So this enhance your ad copy with more headline, detailed headline and description options, leading to a better ad performance. Now stepping to the growth factor, which is grow your business. This is focused on optimizing targets and improving ads for lead generation, considering automating the target CPA opt-in. So this is crucial as this optimizes your bids to achieve a specific cost per acquisition for your lead. Maximize conversion is also a practice. So this aims to get the highest possible volume of leads within your budget. And this can also set CPA target and adjust CPA targets. So this allows you to fine tune your cost per lead as needed based upon the performance. So while often associates with sales, the for lead generation, this can be applied if you assign different values to different types of leads. Example, maybe the high quality lead or a basic inquiry. And then the other things that we can do is maybe so this could include the store visits as the default goals. So if your ad lead generation involves the physical stores also, this helps optimizes for them also. And then adding keywords and add broad match keywords, this expands your reach to potential leads searching for the related term. And then display expansion on the search campaign, and which broadens when your ad can appear capturing more leads. So crucially for the lead generation businesses, you must ensure that your conversion action are set up properly based upon the cruciality of the lead generation business. And you must ensure that your conversion actions are set up properly based upon the business goal. Check your tools and setting, the conversion step is the flow, and then verify that all conversion actions are labeled with primary label and in the business goals. So additionally, it's highly recommended to use the offline conversion import, which is OCI, and then this also known as conversion tracking, and this pair it with the value based bidding. So this is how the smart biddings comes in. This allows you to correctly value both the offline and online conversions, which is basically assigning higher bids to the conversion action which is of high value. That's something you defined, and then setting of low bids to the conversion that you defined, but not as important as a high one. So okay, now let's understand for an offline or online sales business. So for an online or a offline sales business, which auto apply recommendations are key to maintaining the ad effectiveness and maximizing the sales growth. Previously we discussed about the lead generation. Uh, so if your business is focusing on the online or offline sales, your auto apply recommendation should be geared towards a maximizing revenue and the return on ad spend. So let's explore the recommendation that most relevant to your sales objective. So under maintaining your ads, we have uh, things like removing no traffic keywords, conflicting negative keywords, keyword deduplication, and the ad rotation, adding RSAs and improve your RSAs. And where it comes to the grow your business, so where this strategy recommendation are specifically tailored to drive sales and optimize your return. This includes maximizing the conversions opt-in, and then maximize conversion value opt-in, and then target ROAS opt-in, setting ROAS targets, and then adjusting the ROAS targets dynamically. So these are critical for sales businesses, allowing you to optimize bids to achieve a specific return on ad spend, directly impacting your profitability. And then it's the store visit as default goals. If your business has physical locations, it's recommended to help to drive the foot traffic, connecting online ad exposure to the offline sales. And this also include adding keywords, adding broad match, and then display expansion on the search campaign, where these help expand your reach to and ensure that your ad appear on a wider range of relevant queries, capturing more potential customers ready to make a purchase. As within the lead generation, it is essential for sales business to verify that your conversion action are properly set up based upon your business goals. Ensure that the conversion action designated with the primary label on your account action optimization column and are correctly configured to be leveraged for the bidding optimization. Accurate conversion tracking is a foundation for all sales driven automation. With this, we've completed this section, and now we'll understand what is the process for identifying and selecting the most effective strategic recommendation for your specific businesses needs. And so this section brings us to the another pivotal question, like how can you identify these strategies recommendation that are best for your business and you, that may save time, but how can you prioritize that? So with the varying array of recommendations available, it's easy to feel overwhelmed, right? And the key is not just to simply auto apply everything. Rather, it's about making strategic, informed choices that align precisely with your unique business goals, maybe the market position and the desired outcomes. So, identifying the best strategic recommendations requires a thoughtful approach. It involves understanding your business objectives, whether you are prioritizing the lead volume or the sales revenue or the brand awareness or the cost effectivity. So this also means you're looking at your current account performance and identifying areas where automation can provide the most significant uplift. As we have seen in the previous slides, that what's best for a lead generation business might differ from what's best for the online sales business. So in the upcoming section, we'll delve into the specific deep dives into key categories of recommendations. So this will provide further insights into how certain type of automation like smart bidding and keyword and coverage, the functionality of benefits they offer. And by understanding these mechanics, you will be better equipped to evaluate how strategic recommendation truly fit your needs and how to leverage them for the maximum impact. making the how to choose aspect much clearer. So, okay, so this makes us think about what are the two primary categories of strategy recommendation for the business growth, and what are the core benefits. So, to help you identify the most impactful strategy recommendation for growing your business, we are going to take a deep dive into two primary categories. These are smart bidding recommendation and the keyword and coverage recommendations. So understand these two areas will give you a clear picture of how automation can contribute significantly to your business objective. First is, let's discuss the smart bidding recommendations. Auto apply recommendation in this area ensure that the campaigns are always leveraging the most optimal bidding strategy. This is not just about the simple bid adjustments. It's based upon the comprehensive analysis of performance, impact, and current marketing trends, allowing the system to make sophisticated bidding decisions in the real time. So the beauty here is that as the advertiser still drive the overall strategy of your account, but the auto apply recommendations takes the overall to the tactical execution, ensuring that you react quickly to the dynamic changes in the auction landscape. And second, we have the keyword and coverage recommendations. So these recommendations, such as the broad match and adding new keywords, are specifically surfaced for campaigns that are already using the smart bidding. This highlights a crucial synergy. Effective keyword expansion works best when paired with intelligent bidding. A significant advantage here is that these recommendations are backed by simulations that predict you will receive more conversions at a similar or an even better cost. So this data-driven approach provides confidence that expands your keyword reach and will lead to a profitable outcome. Both these deep dive areas are designed to help you capture more opportunities and improve your overall growth strategy. Okay, so now let's understand what are the key advantages of automating smart bidding opt-in recommendations. So let's do a deep dive into smart bidding opt-in recommendation and understand why it's so advantageous to leverage their auto application. So automating the opt-in to smart bidding brings a three significant benefits, which is performance optimization, future proofing, and the crucial competitive advantage. So first, regarding the performance optimization, by automatically opting into the smart bidding, your account is constantly ensured to be on the best possible bid strategy for your campaign. This means that the system is always working to maximize to be on the best possible bid strategy for your campaign goals. And this is what it's doing is whether it's a conversion or the conversion value or the clicks, this ensure that you never leave an opportunity for the efficient uplift on the performance. So it's all about continuous data driven improvement. Secondly, it's about the future proofing for your campaigns. So recommendations applied automatically will consistently move your campaigns up to the smart bidding ladder, ensuring that they adopt more advanced and efficient strategies as they become available. So broad match, ensuring your campaign remains optimized for the relevant in the evolving ad ecosystem. And then finally, the automated smart bidding provides a distinct competitive advantage. So in today's highly competitive auction environment, not opting into the smart bidding menu means that you may be missing out on the significant uplift opportunity that your competitors might be capitalizing on. So leveraging these auto apply recommendations help you to stay ahead, ensuring your campaigns are always bidding intelligently and effectively. Okay, so now let's discuss what are the specific benefits of automated adjustment to the smart bidding targets. So, continuing to the deep dive of the smart bidding, let's take a look why it's beneficial to leverage the auto apply feature for smart bidding target adjustment recommendations. So, these adjustments are crucial for staying agile and competitive in the dynamic auction environment, offering benefits that manual adjustment simply cannot match. The primary advantage is the real-time response to the auction change. The ad auctions is incredibly dynamic with bids, competition, and user behavior constantly fluctuating. So the manual adjustment targets is in response to these changes would be unfeasible and impractical. Automation allows for immediate, precise adjustment, ensuring that your bids are always optimized for the current auction conditions. Furthermore, these recommendations are not just reactive. They are based on the forward-looking simulations. This means that the system is predicting future performance and optimizing accordingly, rather than just reacting to the past data. This proactive approach helps anticipate market shift and position your campaigns for future success. Ultimately, the goal of this automated adjustment is to increase your volume of sales or conversion value by bidding more competitive in the auctions. By continuously fine tuning your targets based upon the real data and in the predictive models, the system ensures that you're always making the most effective bid to achieve the desired outcome, whether it's for more sales, higher revenue, or the greater conversion value. Now let's understand what are the advantages of automatically adding broad match and new keywords to the campaign. So now let's explore the advantages of automatically this broad match or the complete new keyword to your campaigns. This aspect of automation, especially when combined with smart bidding, can significantly enhance your reach and performance. So one key benefits of this ability is to provide the real-time response to the user queries. The search landscape is constantly evolving, with the user empowering the new terms and variation. Automation allows your campaign to quickly identify and target the new user queries that are relevant to your business, capturing the emerging demand that you may miss sometimes. The combination of broad match plus smart bidding is particularly powerful. This synergy allows to focus on the high performing queries. While broad match expands on the reach to a wider area of search, the smart bidding, on the other hand, then intelligently optimize for conversions within that broader scope, ensuring that you are only bidding effectively on searches that are likely to be driving results. A significant practical advantage of this is there no more need to manually manage the millions of variation of the same keyword. So this automated system handles the complexity of identifying and leveraging the relevant search terms, freeing you from the tedious manual keyword management. Finally, just like target adjustment, these this keyword recommendation are based on forward-looking simulations. So this means that the system predicts the potential performance of a new or a broad match keyword, giving you confidence that these additions are strategically sounding good and likely to drive positive results. So this intelligent expansion help you grow your business by capturing more relevant searches and intent effectively. Okay, so I think we can wrap in the next 3 minutes. It's just last 2 3 slides pending. So, in this section, we'll understand what are the essential best practices for maximizing the effectiveness of the auto apply recommendation. We have covered what auto apply recommendations are and why they are beneficial. Now, in turn, put our turn attention to the critical aspect, the best practices to get most out of the auto apply recommendations. While automation offers incredible power, its effectiveness is amplified when you follow the certain foundational best practices. Think of in this way: automation has a powerful engine, but it needs a good fuel and proper maintenance to run optimally. So the next slides will detail the specific amount of best practices that ensure that you're setting up your success with the AI powered solution. Without those foundational elements in place, even the most advanced automation might not yield the desired results. So it's about creating an environment where the recommendation can truly thrive and contribute to your business objectives. So this involves ensuring the accurate data, the proper tracking setup, and strategic alignment of your overall account structure and goals. Okay, so what are the specific account best practices crucial for optimizing performance with AI powered solution and autoplay recommendation? So to really get into the most of the AI powered solution and autoplay recommendation, there are several crucial account best practices that you must implement to maintain and to ensure that the automation works on accurate data and aligns with your business objectives. First, review the measurement and privacy recommendations. It essentially very recommended to visit the recommendation page and address the suggested related to your uh, to your to your global site tag, enhanced conversion, and the consent mode. So these recommendations are designed to ensure that you have a privacy safe data collection and measurement solution in place. Accurate and compliant data is a foundation upon which all AI powered optimization is built on. Without it, the system cannot learn and optimize effectively. Second thing is that check that your conversion actions are properly set up. Your conversion actions must be accurately configured based upon your business goal. Crucially, ensure that all conversion action with the prime are primarily labeled in the auction optimization columns are leveraged for bidding optimization. Also, regularly verify that there are no issues in the status column of your conversions. If your conversion are not tracked correctly, the automation would not optimize for the true business conversions that you have added. The third, ensure your brand campaigns are using an optimal bidding strategy. It's important to note that the branded campaigns on a target impression share strategy will not be automatically moved to a different strategy by auto apply recommendations. So this highlights that the need to be very careful, strategically oversight, and especially for brand protection and specific impression goals. Finally, set accurate conversion values and set optimal budgets and reviews budget recommendation, ensuring that any value assigned to your conversions accurately reflect your business goals and priorities. This is very vital for a value-based bidding. Understand that optimization may improve budget utilization. However, if your budget limitations are too restrictive, they may limit your campaign overall potential and the ability for the recommendation to drive maximum performance. Therefore, regularly reviewing and optimizing your budget is as important as reviewing the recommendation themselves. And then now we'll discuss what are the next steps to effectively utilize and benefits from the auto apply recommendation. So within all of this information, what's next? How do you put these insights into an action to start seeing tangible results from auto apply recommendations? We have outlined four clear steps to follow. First is visit the recommendation page and RSA ad assets to review the available opportunities. This is your starting point. The Google Ads interface will highlight areas where your account can be improved through the recommendations. Don't just ignore this section, actively engage with it. The second thing is apply recommendation or follow with your account manager if you have questions. Once you have reviewed the opportunity, take action. If you are confident, apply these recommendations directly. And if you have any uncertain or specific business consideration, don't hesitate to reach out to your Google Accounts Manager for clarification or and guidance. You can also consistently check the progress of your ad strength and work to improve it. The third thing is identify non-performing ad assets and optimize them for best results. Beyond the system recommendation, it's also crucial to conduct your own analysis. Look at the ad creatives, look at the landing pages and other assets. If something is not performing well, take the initiative to optimize or replace it. This human oversight complements the automation beautifully. Review your optimization score regularly with digital marketing teams. So the optimization score is your key performance indicator for the account health and the effectiveness of your optimization effort. Make it a routine to discuss this score with your digital marketing team. This fosters collaboration, ensure everything is aligned on the goal, and allows for a continuous improvement and strategic adjustment. By following these steps, you will be able to effectively leverage the auto apply recommendations to drive continuous improvement and achieve your advertising goals. So, by this, we will put an end to this session. I believe by this time, every one of you have a great understanding of the optimization score, the auto apply recommendations, how to make use of them, what are the best practices, when to start. I think that is all from us today. I think we can wrap up this session, Vinay.